Jack, fuck, duck, muck. What happens if I press this button?
Nothing.
Okay.
Try it. You didn't press it.
I heard it. It almost started up. Hey, what up, everybody? It's the Talking Normies podcast. We are back after a long hiatus in which we did a lot of things. And by that, I mean everybody was kind of either sick or indisposed last week, so it was only two of us, and it wouldn't have made sense to do the podcast. So I did a morning stream that you guys came and checked out for. My name is Chris Johnson.
I am Pat.
I'm Spidey.
And, my headphones are actually a little too loud for me today. I'm not even going to lie, but I'm just going to put them up here. Today, we will be discussing various things after the weekend catch-up. In fact, it's been 2 weekends. What do you fuck boys been up to for the last couple of weekends?
Why don't you start so I could start thinking about what I did the last 2 weekends?
Ooh. God damn, boy, have you tried water? Okay.
Spidey's been on a water kick for life.
Oh, my God.
What you put in that water?
It's just bro, ice.
Ice.
Fact, yeah.
He's got H2O.
I got water, and then I got water, which
You
is
got the
ice.
Bobby Boucher water.
I'm telling you, that shit gold. What did I do? I had COVID last week, so.
You had COVID too?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just COVID adjacent.
Well, you know, COVID adjacent, I guess. And I was being safe, precautious, so I've quarantined.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chilled, played some games.
Nice.
What'd you play?
God of War. Me and Rhea have been playing God of War.
Nice.
Ragnarok. It's actually been a lot of fun. And then I just downloaded Mortal Kombat 11.
Ooh.
That story, and that's been pretty fucking wicked.
Here we're gonna be playing a little bit of that here. I'm excited. I haven't played any of it yet.
Yeah, I'm excited for Mortal Kombat.
I realize I am not good at Mortal Kombat.
Is it harder
shit's
now?
hard,
You got any controls?
Dog, I put it on hard, and I'm going through the story mode. I'm getting dog walked by Sonya Blade. Like, I was like, all right, nah, let's put this shit down.
See, you're never gonna get good.
Did they change it up or something?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I haven't played in a while. But
Okay.
it feels a little slower than a lot of the other fighting games that I've been playing recently.
Yeah. A couple of years, it is a chunky game, the way it handles it, even the older ones. So a couple of years ago, I went to a Street Fighter tournament, and by a couple of years ago, I think it might be 10 years, and I was like, oh, I think I can do pretty well in this. This will be fine. And I remember sitting down, and the dude next to me pulled out a deck, and I was like, what is that? He had the knob, and he had the 6 buttons, and I had a controller, and I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to plug this in. And I was like, I've already lost.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was an option.
That's fucked up. That's not fair.
Bro, homie fucked me up. He was like, straight arcade shit. Maybe you need one of those, Spidey. Maybe if you get one of those, you can get up to the hard level.
Because, you got to do a lot of combos, and, that's a lot easier.
That might be it.
Anyway, that's it then. I guess that was your weekend.
What was the weekend before that? I don't know what I did the weekend before that. Was there?
Well, no. Did we do a video? We did. No, I think we. Anyway, I'll go so Pat can't.
It was butter.
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 Yeah, we did butter.
Yeah, that was butter.
You was looking nice as shit, bro.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Butter was great. Local art event, curated for black folks. Well, the art is. I mean, everybody can come, obviously. And it was in the Stutz building. Cool fact about the Stutz building. A lot of old cars in there. They have big old giant car elevators. And the guy who used to own the Stutz building was at Dameron's wedding.
Yeah.
He had on a
Stutz
Stutz
so many
tuxedo.
random connection, bro. Like connection.
Dameron knows people.
He knows everybody. It's kind of wild.
It's a really small city, man. So yeah, I did. Well, that was the weekend you missed. I also did butter. We had a little bus event that was nice. So I got my first little bus going back up since it's starting to get nice and chilly out. That coldness, that feels like industry to me. It's exciting. I want to keep people warm. But then also, I have started a new endeavor. Several. Always doing projects. I hate how many projects I have. I'm finishing them up. But this new endeavor is called Project Get Your Shit Together, You Fat Bitch. So I've been running, and it sucks. But actually, it doesn't suck. It's pretty fun. I've been doing the easy run. Yeah, on the street.
Treadmill.
Bro,
Fuck the treadmill.
I'm super
on the
proud of
street.
you. Like, that's fucking clowning.
That's good shit. You're running though. But I will say this: it's gonna be hard on your joints for a long time when you run. Like just speed walk. Dude, like
speed walking is for fucking grandparents.
Stairs.
No, I want to be outside.
Okay.
I'd take a bike.
But hey, then you know what? Then stretch a lot. Work on your mobility.
That is the plan. Right now, I'm just getting used to running. And honestly, the reason why I'm running and not doing my bike is because the bike that I bought, I had a plan for. I bought a cheapish, I'm putting cheap in big quotation marks here, cheapish bike that has a really good frame. And I've just been replacing parts as they break on it because I know that a bike of this caliber that I would break it because like I got a lot of torque in my legs and shit. And so as parts on the bike have been breaking, I've been replacing it. And then the spokes just broke again. And like I don't feel like buying a new wheel to fix the spokes right now. So I was like, well, I need to go exercise. I'll just go run. So I've been doing that. I'm going to start back biking too once my bike is fixed. And the other thing is I have gotten into dye sublimation printing. As you guys on the internet know, I've been working on a Quilt project that at this point I almost officially hate. It's too much. I'm done with this shit. I'm so excited to be done with it. Or I'm at least here in the ending process. I couldn't find anybody to print any of it for me. It's a quilt that features different pictures of genitals. It's a body positivity quilt to say, hey guys, we're all different, but we're all the same at the same time. You know, just stop fucking with people. Just be cool, be chill. There's a whole message around it. But I couldn't find anybody to print any of that. I found a company that was like, we'll do the printing. You just got to get people to sign waivers. And I was like, bet I can get waivers signed. And then the next day he was like, I talked with my lawyers and they said, we can't do that.
He had to talk to his lawyers?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. So the only reasonable way to actually get this done, I reached out to some people on TikTok, heard nothing back, reached out to all the different companies in town, got either shut down or heard nothing back. So I need to get this finished by this year. I want to be done with this project. I want to have these quilts made and either donate them somewhere or do something with them. I'll probably keep the nipple one because I like that one a lot. But yeah, I'm kind of done with the project.
Sell it on eBay, bro.
It's kind of a piece of art. I don't know. I would sell it on Etsy.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah.
Butter next year.
Butter next year. I don't know that my work fits in well with butter.
Why not?
Well, because of the nudity, really. Butter's kind of a family affair. Not that I don't think nudity can't be seen by all, especially in certain contexts. It's just a body. Everyone has one. But, it's just the places where it is allowed to be shown. Anyway, point is I got all the printing shit that I need to make these. So I've been just doing prints on fabric. I can do printing on fabric now. I got it figured out. The quilt is now being printed. I'm going to probably do that this weekend and just lay out some prints. After that, downside about that printer is that it doesn't print nice photos, but I can print the photo and then put it on a piece of metal and then it looks nice. So I can print my own photos now, I guess, technically.
Nice.
That's cool because that's what people are like. Popcorn, they're still like they sell metal art. Mm-hmm. I think that's what they do. They probably just take.
Yeah. They're doing. I think to get something on a piece of metal like that is dye sub. The only downside is the metal isn't. It's aluminum, so it's not magnetic. Because I wanted to just print it and then stick magnetic strips and throw it on the wall. But I've just been printing them and putting them in like actual frames, and they look really nice.
Have like little like magnetic strips you can get. We can like cut out and just put on the back of one.
Yeah, but then I would have to put magnets on the wall and then magnets on the back of the tin, and then like, you know what I mean? I was hoping that the piece of metal I bought was already magnetic.
Like silicone or glue the magnet to the back of the tin, and then
that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll give that a try at least because I don't think that'll be too much extra work. But for right now, for the last one, I just got a frame. But because it's magnetic, it catches the light really nice and it looks really nice. So yeah, or not magnetic, metallic. But that's it. I've been just in the basement printing, running, hanging out with the cat, doing bus stuff. Me and Caddy have been hanging out. We got a little fun weekend planned this weekend, and I have a secret picnic date planned for her. Hopefully she's not listening, or she's going to have heard that, and then it won't be a secret anymore.
Who's the side girl?
Who's the side girl? What side girl? I said secret picnic date for her. What did you hear, side girl?
But then who's the side girl? Because you wouldn't be a secret. She's just Marquez night.
It's a secret picnic date. She's not here now. She's not listening. The date is the secret part.
I thought there would be a side girl.
I can, Caddy, me and you got a side bitch now. All right, that's it. Me and you are gonna take her on. First, we're gonna go on our picnic date, and then later we'll take the side girl on a picnic date. All right, that's fine.
Nice. Very thoughtful.
Pat, before you get into your weekend catch up, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When's the last time you went to the doctor to get your cholesterol checked?
You know what? Recently, I think.
Yeah?
Hold on. Let me check my.
Because I'm wondering if your numbers were good. Because I just came back from the doctor and they told me that my cholesterol was a little wonky. Not too bad. They were like, you're slightly over on all the numbers, and they were like, you should eat more fruits and vegetables and fish. And I feel like fruits, vegetables, and fish are all the things you don't eat.
Yes, sir.
So are you not dying on the inside?
No, because I work out I work out, I do cardio a lot, so I don't think that fucks with that helps my cholesterol a little bit.
So that's the trick, huh?
Yeah. So let me check my cholesterol right now because I did my labs recently.
Damn, look at this. This man's on top of it. See, I just assumed your general lack of eating anything green would be rotting you on the inside.
Well, so this is what happened. This is where I found out with my labs recently. So I have a horrible. They told me the doctor even said this is ridiculous how bad it is because I live I mean, I should be healthy in this regard.
Yeah.
My vitamin E is like drastically low.
What does vitamin E even
Where
do?
you get it? What are you not eating to get vitamin
So
E?
vitamin E is your greens, the sunlight.
Nigga, you don't eat a salad and go outside, Pat.
Eat a salad outside. You're killing it. Like what?
You're in the gym too much. You've become a troll, an actual gym troll. Go get some sunlight.
And he said that in Indiana it might be difficult, but you got to get your. You definitely got to get your greens in. And I don't obviously get my greens in.
It's difficult to get your greens in Indiana.
No, the sunlight prep. I mean, 6 months out of, I don't know, fuck 6 months. 3 months out of the year, it's ass. The other 9 months, you can get plenty of sunlight.
Yeah, we do good.
Yeah, I know. But then when you get the 3 months out of the year, it's stupid hot.
No, I was talking about the cold months where it's not easy to get sun because it's cold and the sky is covered.
But like, in the summer over in
Ain't you from Africa and or India?
Yeah,
go out into the heat.
I get you. Listen, I was in Miami, and Miami weather was better than Indiana weather in the summer, bro. The summer's humidity is nasty.
I have been in Miami in the summer, and that humidity is 10 times worse. It's
I actually enjoyed Miami.
Just go outside. The doctor's like, eat a salad and go outside, and you're like, I'm gonna die.
All right, I don't want to do that.
I'm not gonna fucking make it.
Nah, he got me on some medication for that.
For salads and sunlight? I got medication for you. It's called a picnic.
Straight up. Go eat at a park.
Damn.
Now I gotta take 10 units of vitamin E every day.
Just because you don't want to eat salad? Are you this hard to get salad?
No. But look, but see, these lab results happen before my before I start doing before I do my fucking cup of spinach a day, cup two or sometimes 2 cups of spinach.
You know what's wild is that if you took a cup of spinach and don't no olive oil, no salt, no nothing, just a cup of spinach and absolutely banged it out, you could be done with it in under 5 minutes. I think you could be done with it in under 2 minutes, honestly.
Sure.
If you just ate a handful of spinach, just got it over with. Instead, you got to blend it and you got to fit. You've added this whole extra process to
but see, now I don't taste nothing. All I taste is my protein shake sometimes.
So Marquez is reading a book called How Not to Die.
Yeah.
And it's about all the different foods and things you can be eating to keep yourself healthy. And one of the things the book says is that the more you eat something, the more your taste buds get used to that.
I understand that. I noticed that.
So, I mean, if you just ate spinach, eventually you would like spinach.
Huh. Maybe
if you just push through.
Blending it and not even knowing it, and you're actually
I talk shit about spinach. I really don't hate spinach. I actually like spinach. It's the other shit. I don't like the fruits.
Everyone knows that fruits are better than spinach.
Someone explain it because
they just taste better.
This man said he doesn't like strawberries.
So here's the thing:
strawberries delicious.
I don't know.
Is there anyone on earth that's not?
So I don't know. I don't know if I'm being like
that doesn't like them.
An asshole here or not. But like, see, like with spinach, right?
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get. It's always that same color green. The strawberries, the blueberries, the apples, and all that, they always have a different color, and then that makes them sus. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get sick or not.
All right, so there's like a gamut, right? Like there's a wide range. Just like people can be many different colors and still be safe. Strawberries can be many different colors and still be safe.
Racist. It's weird.
Once you're outside of the gamut, like if you see a person that's yellow, like if their skin's yellow, they've got jaundice and they're probably sick. If you see a strawberry that's like, I was going to say blue, but I think blue strawberries actually do exist sometimes. Okay. If you see a strawberry that's well outside of the color range, then that one's bad. But like for the most part,
it's mushy and it's got a lot of smushy sections on it, it's bad. But if it is a nice plump,
firm.
See, but then if it's too firm, it's too sour, and I don't like that either.
But I mean, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, you just got to find the ripe strawberry. You just got to find the kind of strawberry that's actually good. They say the black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. That's for real.
Yeah, man.
Eat a light strawberry and then eat a darker one. You're gonna be like, damn, that shit really do taste
right.
Good.
And the strawberry start getting right before it goes all the way bad. Right before it starts getting to the mushy when that's when it's perfect.
The problem is I get my strawberries frozen.
Oh my god!
Wait,
like. You know,
these like you know. So have you
had a strawberry?
Fresh strawberries? Like
I had a fresh strawberry.
Okay.
When?
A long time ago.
10 years or more.
10 years or more.
Hey man,
we're just gonna go to a farmer's market with Pat. I keep saying we still haven't been to the art gallery. We were doing the art gallery. We're doing it this fall. I don't give a damn. We already did the gym. We got part of that vlog. But we're gonna go to the art gallery. We're gonna take Pat places.
Oh man.
So I'm sorry, Pat. We got sidetracked on your dietary habits as we often do. We can catch up.
My weekend wasn't nothing crazy. I actually tried playing Madden I picked it up 2 weeks ago. It's been a minute since I played Madden, probably like 10 years or so as well.
Damn, okay.
Since the last time I tried a strawberry is the last time I played Madden.
These kids is different now, bro.
It's different. The controller switched up on me.
You feeling old yet? Old man?
Oh, I'm old in that game, bro. I got trash. Like, I should have done this. I knew I should have just taken my time, played the story mode for a while, get used to the controllers, and then get into like the one-on-one aspect online. But I was like, nah, fuck it, let me get into it. So I get into one-on-one, bro. Literally my first fucking game. I get stuck with this fucking kid, and he trash talked me so hard.
He called you a boomer,
bro. It was horrible, and I was trash talking him back, which probably it definitely made it worse. And bro, what made me quit was he told me exactly what he was going to do. The exact play. He told me he's going to run it this way and run it up the middle, and he's going to follow that block. And I got my play ready, and I'm the play to stop that. And he juked me. Went and scored a fucking touchdown. I turned my PS5 off. Didn't turn the game off. I turned the whole damn PS5 off.
Damn, bro. He hit you with the fucking control shift F4, bro.
I was shitty. I was so shitty. He told me what he did, and he scored a touchdown.
Bro, did he see when you play in PC? They hit you with you're gonna uninstall the game when I'm done with you. Like he hit you with one of those boys, bro. You about to sit this shit back to John Madden.
I low key literally went to Google and started looking at how to be good at Madden. Like I was YouTubing everything. Bro. I'm not lying. I went down the goddamn rabbit hole. I was trying to figure out what good offenses against the defenses on Madden, where the glitches are. So I was in red. Oh my god.
He reset your ass.
Yeah, straight up. Like, man sent you back to boot camp for it.
But now I'm decent.
Well, I'm glad you're able to sustain an ass whooping and not completely quit the game. Too bad you don't do that on Smash Bros.
Nobody whoop me like that though. That's a problem. You guys should talk me and tell me what you're gonna do.
Oh, okay. Next time then. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke, big dog.
All right, so quick updates. New Cyberpunk is coming out. It's got Idris Elba in it.
What are we doing? Are we doing something? We got to do something for that.
I'm streaming that bitch. I have requested. I haven't played a game on stream in a minute. Honestly, it's going to be super fun. I got it all set up at the crib already. New Cyberpunk's coming out. Idris Elba's in it. They just released a trailer, I think either yesterday or today. Super good.
So is it an expansion or
it's an expansion? So no, it's DLC. So it looks like it's a whole new game. Did you guys ever play like the Ballad of Gay Tony back in the day? On
the Ballad of Gay Tony.
It was a DLC for, I want to say, Liberty City. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City.
Oh, no, I didn't really get in there.
So after you got done playing as Nikolai, there was extra DLCs. There was one where you were a biker gang member, and there was another one where it was the Ballad of Gay Tony. And that one was fun because you were Tony's bodyguard, but you know how in all of the Grand Theft Autos you start off at the bottom? You haven't played any Grand Theft Auto? Okay.
Well, I've only seen people kill hookers.
Grand Theft Auto?
You've only seen people kill hookers.
Yeah, I've only seen people kill hookers on the game. Yeah.
All right. Well, once you're done with Spider-Man, you're doing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Because even Grand Theft Auto 5 is still good. But regardless, so you usually start off at the bottom, like you're either new to the country or new to the game or whatever. You got to work your way up. In the Ballad of Gay Tony, you actually start off as a bodyguard who's like mid-level in the streets, which is kind of fun because you're like, oh, I got a little bit of fucking privilege over here. I can rent the helicopter if I want to. I can buy shit. You got come with cool guns already. So it was a fun game just because you got to do missions that were very different from your typical ones. Why the fuck am I mentioning that? Oh, because it was a DLC. It was a really fun DLC. It was the last DLC I ever played. Mm-hmm. And so I'm excited for this new Cyberpunk. If you've been playing Cyberpunk or if you watch Cyberpunk 2077 and you're ready to get back into it, now's the time.
I actually kind of want to play Cyberpunk.
After watching it, I definitely want to play now.
Yeah, right?
I think Cyberpunk the game is still like...
I had a good playthrough.
Is it better for me to play Cyberpunk or just get into the new DLC?
I don't know. I haven't played the new DLC. I don't think it matters, really.
I would say it'd be fun to play the original game first.
Yeah. And they also did a bunch of upgrades, so I'm going to be, I don't know how I'm going to play. I changed my playthrough. I was a net runner before, where like I would just roll up and like hack people's brains and like fuck their shit up and hack all the cameras. And then I stopped doing that to do a David build, like based off of Cyberpunk, and absolutely was not ready. Like I'm just a tank now. It's fun. I love it. So anyway, Cyberpunk. All right. You guys see these Mexican aliens?
Bro, yes. So
I got a question, man. I kind of already asked. You kind of answered it to me. They're really aliens, right?
Well, that's what they're saying. That's what the guy.
Can I see it?
Yeah,
You
sure.
holding it?
Bodies,
Can I like examine?
Spidey, what were you gonna say about these aliens?
I just saw this like maybe a few minutes ago while we were talking. I was looking at what we're doing today. I was like, oh yeah, we're talking about.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I want to talk about this whole alien phenomena, UFO shit that's all of a sudden coming out, and our government is, finally letting us know all this shit.
They didn't say they knew about aliens. They just said that UFOs are real.
Yeah, but before they try to hide all that shit. And now they're declassifying shit.
Mm-hmm.
My whole question is this. Why the fuck now? Like, why these, like, there's got to be a motivation for this, because there's got to be some sort of a play behind this. Either they're coming to attack us right now and they're trying to desensitize us that aliens are real, or I feel like they're just saying this shit so they're doing some other big shit.
I mean, when would it be a good time for them to?
When we first brought that up, like Area 50 said, Area 50 said ain't no real, none of that. They were used to deny all this shit all the time back in the day.
The government keeps, all right, I don't fuck with the government, but they keep things, isn't it 50 years? When they classify something, they usually keep it classified for 50 years. And then after 50 years, they're like, okay, we can declassify it. Because while it's classified, because one, the government doesn't want to be like, hey, we discovered nuclear fission today. Like, if the government figured it out first, they'd be like, we need to keep this under wraps until like we know about it more, and then we can release it. Like, just because the government does secret shit, that's it. I mean, if they told people we found UFOs,
so you're not afraid of an attack coming onto us
from aliens?
Yeah.
No.
I'd think
not
more of
for a minute.
Visit. I'd think more of like, hey, maybe they're gonna show up now. Then
what would they want from us? We've only got one thing I think aliens would want.
us.
Brains, human brains. But aside from that, no,
probably strawberries.
not fucking worried about that. Yeah, I don't.
They're gonna come down for us strawberries. I'd be like, bro,
Not the strawberry.
the universe likes strawberries.
They know. No, I'm not worried about a fucking alien attack or the government slowly leaking out. First off, the dude who did this alien thing, he's done this before, where he tried to prove that he has aliens. This is some bullshit.
That's fake.
Yeah, it's very fake.
I was about to say it does kind of look like Yoda.
Yeah, right.
All the aliens he's like, it's not a mummy anyway. So that, but like, yeah, the government being like, yeah, there's unidentified flying objects. They don't know what it is. Half the time, I feel like it's Mylar balloons. Just like there's plenty of videos debunking it. We got more cell phone footage now than ever.
Yeah.
So
should we see more UFOs now than ever?
Yeah, we should, but we don't.
I mean, if you can find it if you look. If you just search.
But I feel like every time I see it, it's like a speck. Like I've seen the video.
Yeah,
None of the videos are like,
I've never
that
seen
thing there. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's always like, look at this
true.
speck moving
Yeah.
across, and it's like, I don't know,
Right,
dog.
look how weird it moves.
I don't know, bro. Maybe it's something called in the wind. Maybe it's a fucking bug and it's far away. Like I don't know. Where's the concrete evidence at? That's all. Look, we got all these cell phones and we ain't seen Bigfoot yet. I'm just saying, maybe.
Man, that was
Bigfoot could be real.
Sure could be.
Because think
but
about
more
this,
than
'cause
likely probably ain't.
Bigfoot is pretty much a person, right? And a person could be that hairy and be living in like the woods for like, to be secluded or some shit like that.
I mean, it's supposed to be like a creature. Like
Oh, is a creature?
Yeah,
like
Bigfoot's more of a
gorilla bear.
Yeah, he's like a
so it's not. He's an animal, not a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Well, something in between.
Dun, dun, dun.
The missing link.
He deserves rights.
Honestly, yeah. If I found out Bigfoot was real and motherfuckers are exploiting him, I'd be mad for the homie. Hey, free the foot, bro. Free my mans. What he done? But no, yeah. This whole aliens thing is just like popping up. I don't think the government's trying to get us ready for an alien attack. Honestly, you had some really fun conspiracy theories back on Monday.
Oh yeah. So my conspiracy. Lately, I learned the government's been lying to us.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Just learned that?
Well, I've known that, but now I've literally internalized it. And like I hate the fucking government.
Lying to us about what?
So, I'm just saying, if they really cared, if the government really cared about us and all that stuff, they wouldn't be forcing down horrible food. Like for example, for example, you could easily another thing like normal family, per family, like I'll say, whatever. Those are that's the majority of your citizens, like the low-income families. For them, it's cheaper for them to go to McDonald's and eat like shit.
Yeah.
All right. And then you get pumped with all those stuff that fucks with your hormones, health problems, it makes you age worse, cancer, all that shit.
Get them.
All right. But then I went to go to Whole Foods because I got to get this shit. I go to Whole Foods and I get stuff there. And that shit is more expensive, and it does not make sense because that shit is like grown, like it's not like made in a lab, like not whatever.
Why are you going to Whole Foods?
to get like vegetables.
Well, but even if you, so I get what you're saying. So where do you go with that?
So
because you're on the right track. So we're just gonna see. There's a fork in the road, and I want to know which way you're gonna take the fork.
I'm saying the government is controlled to keep us down. All right, they give us all this bad shit because after you eat McDonald's, you feel docile. You feel content. You don't feel like doing shit.
I mean, I feel content after a steak too, but you know.
Well, after eat some vegetables or whatever, you feel good. You know, you want to do shit. You're not like. So I feel like, and on top of that, with fast food and bad food, they just put like a whole bunch of chemicals that fucks with your heart, like mirage for hormones. Because like I read something that recently the men's testosterone has declined over time. Then you and drastically dropped over time than it was like, you know, previously like 50 or even so years ago. So like the foods out there, even cancer has increased, and like cancer, I feel like that's crazy. Like,
yeah,
we've been around for so long, and cancer has increased. Medicine has not caught up with it. So I feel like the government is controlled by the pharmacy people. The pharmacy people make us sick, and when all these foods, they tell us to. And then we go see the doctor. Oh, the doctor, hey, you know what? Don't do chiropractic. Don't do all that shit. You know what? Just take this medication right here. And, you know, goes back to the money, goes back to the government.
You're not far off. You're not far off at all, I don't think. But I think
being a problem, yeah, man, you're hitting it. Yeah, that's why they talk about it. Big pharma.
I think less than it's about the government controlling us.
They want to keep us docile so we don't revolt.
Well, we're not going to revolt anyway because we don't really have much of a reason to.
If we all had salads every day, we would revolt? Listen, if we were all healthy and we were all like clear-minded, all right, and all these, listen, the poor people, all the poor people,
oh my God,
revolted,
yes,
bro, we could have changed everything.
What would we want if we all revolted? What would we be requesting?
Changing the whole Constitution.
But for what?
To make things better.
How?
What do you mean?
I mean, there has to be a plan in place. Yeah, there's a plan. We're going to take some money out of the military. We're going to put some money into places where they need to go. We're going to invest in schools. We're going to invest in instead of actually having supermarkets, it's having fucking McDonald's in every fucking corner. Okay, so now let me give you my take, all right? And my take is this. The reason why it's cheaper to get McDonald's or easier to get McDonald's than it is to get healthy food is because unhealthy food is cheaper and easier to make.
Healthy food should be cheaper and easier to make because
it should be
because it's grown. Like,
no. All right, so it takes more to if you want to grow good healthy lettuce, you need land for that, you need water for that, you need workers for that, right? I don't know where they get the shitty lettuce from that they use at McDonald's, but I guarantee you it's cheaper than that organic shit. I'm saying McDonald's uses cheap products to make a cheap meal to save money, to make more money. We can see how much the CEO for McDonald's makes, and I bet you it's a fucking fuck ton of money. Right?
Remember when burgers used to be like 39 cents?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that this is my personal opinion. Do your own research. I think you're on the right track, but I think it's much more about how the government has the power to subsidize healthy food and make it cheaper. We could take money from the military to do that. We could fucking legalize weed all around and take the taxes from legalizing weed to make healthy food cheaper and to put that in education. We could do that.
But we don't.
And in fact, child poverty was down during 2020, 2021, and 2022 because of the child tax credit, which we made. Child poverty went down, and now we're getting rid of that, and child poverty is going up. It is a choice by the government, specifically to save money and to make money, to kind of keep those things happening. So like, I do think we need to do what you just said, but all those things you just said is kind of socialism. You're advocating for socialism, you filthy socialist fuck. How dare you? How dare you not let the free market decide that McDonald's is cheap and that's why people buy it? It's the free goddamn market, Pat.
I'm saying McDonald's could be part of the free market. I'm all for the free market.
You think you are, but it kind of sounds like you're not.
But I'm just saying there's more McDonald's on every fucking corner than supermarkets.
That's the free market, bro. You know why? Because it's cheaper to put a McDonald's up than it is to put a supermarket up.
Yeah.
You can run how many people it take to run a McDonald's? I'm going to say, fuck it. I'll say 15. How many people take to run a supermarket? Way more than 15 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then.
So it costs more money. So the cheaper option is going to be there.
Not to mention the different places you got to go to buy your stuff.
Right? McDonald's because they're huge, they can source all this shit from the same place. McDonald's probably has farms that only make shit for McDonald's.
So then why don't we use McDonald's farms to grow shit then?
They do.
They just grow it for McDonald's.
Instead of taking that lettuce, have that lettuce in the supermarket.
I mean, because McDonald's then you're telling McDonald's
you don't buy McDonald's lettuce off the shelf.
It's just already wet and falling apart. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
I'm just saying we have a problem. So we
those
can't
are
grow
regulations,
it.
though, bro. You're asking for regulations. You want the government to tell McDonald's to use its farms to grow food for the people. And McDonald's is going to say, why? It's the free market.
Well, they're not getting subsidized?
And
they get subsidized.
But McDonald's going to say, don't subsidize me. I'm making $1 billion over here selling burgers to poor people.
They'll lose money. There's more healthy food available. They'll lose if more affordable, healthy food is available. They'll lose money, and then they'll get down to do that.
But if more healthy food is available, like, I don't know, that would be nice if it's all available and affordable. But then we're going to get into time, right? Because that's the other reason why people buy McDonald's is time. If you are a single mom, fuck it. If you're,
I'm talking about you telling me
no.
You
But
can go to instead of going to McDonald's getting a sandwich.
Yeah.
Go to a supermarket
and buy all the things to make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say
That costs more money.
let's say you're a single father, right? Let's say you have a job and you can take care of your 3 kids, right? But let's say you got to work 60 hours a week.
Okay.
All right. So now, do you have the time to make food for these kids?
No, you don't.
So then, what are you gonna do?
What you're gonna do is you're gonna find a meal prep service or something like that's healthy. I'm thinking if there's more affordable healthy options around, people will take it. But there's no affordable healthy options around.
See,
it doesn't have to be a supermarket. It could be healthy fast food, but there is no healthy.
There's no
fast
such
food.
thing. I mean, I don't really know that fast food can be healthy because I think the idea of having food fast is unhealthy.
No, but it's unhealthy because the shit they put in the fucking food.
But I think
is that what makes you sick?
But in order to make the food fast, in order to make sure that the cheese doesn't go bad, so we got to get more preservatives in the cheese because if the cheese does go bad, then it's going to take longer. Like, I think that fast food on its own is kind of unhealthy just because it's fast. I think if you get food fast, it's typically unhealthy. Like,
but I feel like you could make fast food healthy.
You might be able to. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
but I feel like
the inventory may not be able to last longer, and you may have to, but I mean, there's possibilities.
Like, healthy fast food might be prohibitively expensive.
It might be expensive, but I mean, I'm sure that, like you said, we could just subsidize shit.
Everything would be frozen though.
Yeah.
I'm okay with. I do frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries.
That's true.
That's right. Yeah, stop eating those frozen strawberries, bud. Anyway, yeah, Pat, you got some points there, man. I'm just saying, I feel you. You're getting there. One of these days, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, what? That's crazy.
I'm already saying that's crazy.
But yeah, I don't think it's like the government's trying to keep us sick. They're indifferent.
But think about it. If the government is trying to keep us sick and docile, otherwise, they're afraid of us.
Well, they should be, but the thing is that instead of keeping us sick and docile, I think they're just giving us poor education and not a lot of options. You know what I mean? Like it's not like they're not trying. All the things that are doing the things they're supposed to do, they're just doing it. There's no one sitting around being like, this is what we have to do. It's just like, hey, it's all a byproduct of motherfuckers wanting to make more money now. That's why we have climate changes, because people want to make more money now. Like there's no giant conspiracy. It's just people operating off of I would like my gratification now, and whatever happens later, I don't really give a fuck about it.
I don't know if you know about the whole Nike thing, the shoes.
I do wear Nikes. What about the shoes?
The whole government, how they fucked up with our feet.
Oh, the government is... No, I don't know this one. Spidey, hold on. Spidey does a lot of climbing and he has shoes. Do you know about the government?
Yeah, no, I'm also curious.
So this shoe companies, right?
Yeah.
So back in the day, now I'm talking about 50 years ago, before Nike, before all these shoe companies start popping up. Back in the day, people had nice, stable feet. They were wide, they were stable, they were narrow, they weren't crooked, the toes were good. Shoes have made them, like the thin shoes have made their feet be uglier and like crooked inside and like being sometimes like that, and not being able to have good stability. Your people's functions of their feet have been worsened, and like people really, like, you should be able to like low key be able to grab like on a pipe. If you're walking on a pipe, you should be able to like grab, each toe should be able to grab the pipe as you're walking. But some people can't even do that because of shoes. I'm just saying the government has fucked with us with that shit. And like propaganda shoes so much for everything that you think
it's the government and not just shoe companies?
Yeah,
you're giving the government a lot of play here.
I know, but the government could have stopped it. But they're like, nah, you know what? If you're gonna give me money, I'm gonna be like, fuck it, go keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, sure. I don't know if any of that's true, but I
wear fairly soft shoes, and I feel like you just buy them to make. I don't know.
I feel like my feet look pretty good and they're pretty functional.
Yeah,
that's
but you don't. Are you able to like?
I haven't tried to grip a pipe with my toes.
There you go.
Because why would I?
Have I ever climbed barefoot? Yes. So, I mean,
is it good?
Yeah, you use your toes. I mean, it hurts at first, but you get used to it. Same with your hands. Like if you haven't put them on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like
rocks in a
exactly.
while.
It's gonna hurt. That's what I'm saying. That the shoes made her soft.
Okay. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I can say that. I always thought like if we never invented the raincoat, what would our skin look like? You know, if we just dealt with being in the rain all the time, we'd probably just be big, hairy people all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with raincoats. I don't mind.
Me too.
I don't mind a bit of technology. I don't know. I like shoes. I'm not going to. I don't know. We're have to get into.
You want a good healthy feet.
My foot feels pretty healthy.
Yeah, I got good balance and stuff.
Yeah, my foot doesn't feel unhealthy at all. I have flat arches, but
See that's bad.
I don't think that's
walking
because
there,
of
yeah.
shoes. I've
That's
always
because
had
of
flat.
shoes. That's because of shoes.
But I've always had flat feet.
Okay.
I don't know. My mom put shoes on me as a baby, and that gave me flat feet.
I think so though. That probably would.
Yeah.
If they gave you arch shoes as a baby, you'd probably have arched feet.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Means I can't march in the military, so that's great.
Feet like
All right, cool. We had a quick few things before we get to the end. One, the police are fucking up again.
What happened? I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know when they stopped, but what happened?
Well, it's just they've just been in the news a lot this week. One, this dude's dog got hit by a car, and he was rushing to the dog hospital to get his dog taken care of. It was him, his son, and his wife. They got pulled over on the way. Cop pulls him over immediately, guns drawn. Get out of the car, get out of the car. Dude's like, my dog's gonna die, my dog's gonna die. He's like, get the fuck out of the car, man. Walk back over to me. 3 more cops show up. They put guns on the mom and the son. They start arresting everybody because they were speeding. And he was like, I don't know, he's acting irrational. And the dude's like, dog, my dog's gonna die, please. Anyway, another cop shows up and he's like, can you just let these people go? They're just trying to get to the dog hospital down the street so their dog doesn't fucking die, right? And the dude's letting him go. And the dude who's mad because he's getting arrested for no reason.
Yeah.
He's like, you're really something else. And the cop goes, you're really something else too, sir. Good luck with your dog. Dog dies, obviously.
Damn.
So people are very upset about that. And then the other thing that people are upset about is sometime, I think it was back in March, this cop ran over a lady.
What?
This happened in March? Not recently?
No, I don't think it was. No, the video got released recently. And body cam.
Over a lady.
He was on his way responding to a call doing 65 and a 25 or something like that. And he hit this lady and killed her. She was 23-year-old, 26-year-old Indian grad student lady.
Damn.
And what we hear is another cop on a call, and this cop's driving his car, and the dude calls. He's like, "Yeah, I hit this lady," and the dude's like laughing. He's like, "Oh fuck!" Like he's like, "Is she dead?" And the dude's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "We'll just pay off her family, $11,000. She wasn't a very high value lady anyway. She's only 26." And just laughing it up.
So when I heard actually Shelby played that video and I heard it, I was like, I was shitty as fuck. But what made me even like I was already shitty as fuck. But what made me even more shitty was when he said that just write a $11,000 check. She's past her prime.
Yeah,
I thought.
Well, he said she's low value.
Low value. I thought she was because she's poor or like
she's a grad student.
She's a grad student. She didn't make money. That's why she low value. But Shelby told me it was way more than that. It was actually sexist shit that she might be
past her prime or something like that.
She is, yeah.
Well, we can never know what's in this piece of shit's head, but yeah. Damn. Also,
that makes it even worse.
I would, if I was that girl's dad, I'd have to go to therapy on a daily basis to be able to control my rage and not be like I'm gonna punish her. That guy.
Cops. Like these are cops, and this is their mentality of. There's no value to these lives.
No.
Right? He also said, he was like, oh, she's just a normal person. As in to say that if she was a criminal, maybe she deserved it. Or like, there's different ranks of people inside of a cop's head, right? Yeah. Like there's normal people, there's criminals, there's us, firefighters, I assume. And I was just like, bro, can you imagine? I would become the Punisher and be like, well, there's only one way to solve this shit. And it's no one's going to like the answer. Like,
the only thing that makes sense.
So what happened to both of the cops?
Nothing? I think he's going to probably get fired. That's about
How about the other cop? The cop actually hit her.
I mean, he hit her. It was an accident.
Yeah,
what?
That's what it'll probably be.
It was a fucking accident. What are you going to do?
It was just the insensitivity of the dude on the phone.
Yeah.
But you hit somebody, motherfucker. You didn't see her?
That's an accident. He was doing 65 on his way to a call. No, he didn't.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. Like, he wasn't calling to gloat about it. He was
no. The other dude was like, "Fuck,
out.
You won't believe what happened today." And the other cop was like, "Ha ha, hilarious."
Yeah, like
you teabagger too. Since you got a fucking win, like he's over here, like he's in a Call of Duty lobby, bro. Like I absolutely like. Once again. I also saw a video where there was a wedding happening and all these cops were fighting. Like these.
Yeah, they knocked that lady out.
Yeah, well, there's a different angle with the lady definitely looking like she's trying to yank homie's gun out or his taser. Regardless, though, but I remember like in that fight in the video, one of the dudes was like, "Somebody call the police!" And it's like, bro,
yeah,
they are here. You call it. That's them.
That's it.
That's them. They're fucking here. Jesus.
Like, I'm not gonna. No. Well.
Oh, the murderer cop was doing a 75 and a 25 without lights. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, now we need to talk
that's
about
what I'm saying.
that. Yeah. Well, guess what? They're gonna police insurance. Fucking like, who knows? You know who's gonna end up paying for that? Taxpayers.
I'm just saying, like, how about if I'm walking down the street and I see a light and a cop just hits?
No one's going to do anything. We will be very mad about it. We might protest about it. They're not gonna do shit. Nothing's gonna fucking happen, sir. I hope you know that. I hope you feel slightly more worthless in this society. If a cop runs you over or kills your dog, it's like wah, wah.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, if a cop kills my dog, that cop is done forever, bro.
Pat's just joking. He doesn't actually mean that. All right, cool. So thrice upon a time, Spidey, you want to tell everybody how fun that last Evangelion video was?
Oh, fuck. You know what? It was better than all of them. It was very much
kind of hopeful.
Yeah, it ended very hopeful. It wraps everything up to where I feel like I understood how everything was, and it's also like if you take it from the perspective of the creator of it, you're like, yeah, he came out much happier.
Nobody choked their friend. Nobody masturbated to their unconscious friend's boobs.
Nope, none of that.
It was all pretty good.
Yeah,
like, and I mean good as in like good things happened.
Yeah,
still some fuck shit happened.
No, but you know,
yeah,
it was. God, I like that one. I liked it a lot. I would watch it again.
Oh yeah, I probably will. Yeah. So keep your eyes out for that reaction. There's a lot of emotional moments in it. We're gonna get drunk explanation. We're just gonna tell Pat about Evangelion, the movies now.
Yeah, I will not watch the series again.
No, I enjoyed it. Honestly, I would watch maybe the first like 10 episodes again and just stop there. Before we get into
before it starts getting sad. But when he gets dog walked his first fight, yeah, that was a good one.
Before I think the worst part of that series is when the mech number 4 mech shows up and he has to kill it.
Yeah,
I will stop there. Anyway, Expanse Game, Pat.
Yeah,
tell everybody about Expanse Game and how excited we've been.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know anything about it. Go ahead.
Tell Spidey.
Yeah. No, so right now, I think for the past almost a month now, right? We've been playing Expanse Telltale series. It has been a really fun game. It's a prequel to the Expanse show, so you get to follow Kamina Drunner. Carly G is actually in there voicing it, so it's actually really cool. If you play the game, you're going to see some really cool Easter eggs, which makes it really fun.
No spoilers, though.
No spoilers. I won't spoil you. But if you do want to get spoiled or check out our game reviews, check it out on YouTube. We have every episode's game review up to 4 right now on YouTube. Actually, 4 will be up today. And when you watch 4, if you tell us what is the next Telltale game series you want them to make, you may win the game code
for free.
We're
giving out free game codes.
Nice. Yeah.
I have a question. They were releasing it every 2 weeks?
Yes.
Did they change that suddenly, or am I just a week behind?
No. So when we started, we were a week behind. Now we actually caught up.
Okay, I didn't know what the because when you were like, we got to play it, I was like, it hasn't been 2 weeks yet.
No, yeah.
Okay, I missed. All right, bet. Anyway, sweet. All right, last thing, promos. Normies merch is coming out soon. We got some new merch coming out. Please keep a lookout for that. It's going to be some pretty cool stuff we've been working on. I hope you're excited. The Carousel. We are making a radio drama. It is being ran up and written by our lovely in-house Shelby. She's been killing it. We're going to have her here on the podcast to talk about that once we get the first episode done. But definitely keep an eye out for that. It is a really well-written story. We're all doing voices in it. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. We're trying something new and different. We got plenty of other live streams. Spidey is doing Spider-Man. How close are you to being finished?
I'll probably know at that next stream. I'm actually into the last part of the story where it's like, hey, you can't go back. You might want to finish everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Spidey's doing Spider-Man. Pat's been doing some streams too. He's been doing the Expanse for right now. I've been doing music streams. I'm going to start with I think it's called Phantom Liberty. Spidey, I would actually say, for I don't know what games you're looking at next. I think Run is doing Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I did play the Star Wars game, and it was a pretty damn good stream. And I think people, Fallen Order, Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor. I do not have a 5 though. If we have it here,
we either have it here or we got it on PS or computer here. We'll figure out something for that. But that'd probably be pretty cool if you're interested.
I would love to.
Yeah. And I got all the way down to the last fight, and I wasn't able to finish it before the next run of streams got started. So. Yeah. And then lastly, we're gonna talk about the episode. Did everybody watch? Who has seen Atlanta season 3 episode 4, The Big Payback?
The Big Payback.
The Big Payback. Yeah. So a great episode. I took some notes. What'd you guys think off tops?
It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was hilarious. I actually thought what the guy at the very end said was very insightful.
Earnest.
Ernest.
Oh, so here's a little tidbit about Ernest. Ernest is the main character's name. Donald Glover's character, his name is Ernest. So naming this guy Ernest and giving him like that kind of cool little soliloquy, I think is like a shout out to that.
Yeah, it was
And then he shot himself though.
yeah.
Couldn't handle it.
Hey man, Buddy owed a lot of money, so
Yeah, he did.
man. I love that episode.
I do too, man.
Yeah, I think we're about to get into my favorite one. It's gonna be Trini to the Grave.
Yeah.
But,
That was
this one
Rich Wig or Po Wig is probably my favorite in this season.
That was good too.
We might do a double feature for that one.
That'd be solid.
Since we missed a week. Yeah, so I think it's great. I'll give everybody a rundown for who hasn't seen it. So in this episode of Atlanta, it's one of the anthology episodes, so none of the main characters in it. White people have to pay reparations directly to people that they families used to own. So like reparations for slavery happen because someone's able to sue the guy who owns Tesla in this universe, because the dude who owned Tesla, his family used to have slaves, and because of that his family was able to make a bunch of money, and because of that he was able to buy in and own Tesla. And so the logic is that now after that they open it up so that individuals can sue individuals, which is wild. And so that's what's happening, and it's about this white family and how they're dealing with it, and it's great. It's a great episode. Really, it's petty as fuck. I love the pettiness of it because it's kind of silly.
Stereotypically, black people was being black people. Like he needs to settle down.
So
Shaniqua being the name of the main lady.
Shaniqua Johnson.
Yeah,
I probably got a cousin out there straight up. Also, homie was like, "Oh, we're good." He's like, "My family, I don't need to look that up." Boy, your last name's Johnson. Think about how many black folks you know named Johnson. You was already fucked. You just didn't. If your last name was Jones, shit. Williams, shit. Like, so it was a really good episode.
Do you think something like that would even ever happen though?
Hell no.
Like that? No, not in general. Also, so the big moral, not the big moral, I think the big takeaway is that, or at least the subtext that I get from it, is that if reparations did happen, the government would pass the buck on to the people.
Yeah,
because if we're gonna get this should come from the government, right? It wouldn't come from individual people. That is absolutely asinine, right? Like that's the government literally leaving people high to dry. But I think that's also the other thing is the government is like, y'all the new black folks now. We no help. You get no help from us. Government just steps away and it's like whatever happens happens. Like that's some like
he turned
petty as fuck. Yeah,
he got 3 jobs and
out here working, paying 15% of reparations from his check, but. Yeah, like if reparations wouldn't be good enough. We don't just need reparations. We need a lot of things in society to change. If every black person you know right now was given $1 million, we'd still have a bunch of the same problems that we already have because it's a systemic issue and not just a one-time pay for it issue. But yeah, if reparations were to happen, which I mean, we're guaranteed 40 acres and a mule and never got that. I don't know what that translates to nowadays times, but you should have paid it then. Probably would have been way cheaper. But yeah, no, never gonna happen. But. So yeah, the song. When he in the beginning when he accidentally steals those cookies.
He stole the cookies?
Yeah, but it was on accident. Like he was looking at them, and then something happened. He was like, put him down, and he like paid for his shit, and he walked out. The song when he gets in the car is "Nobody Cares."
Yeah, and how if you take I forget the lyrics. Like take what you want.
Take what you want. Like nobody cares, and he was just like, I got some fucking good. Like no care in the world, right? He was like, fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like he didn't care. Went from him not having a care in the world, which is kind of like. It's a thing that like, and do you remember Sorry to Bother You?
Yeah.
So Sorry to Bother You is another one of the like black surrealism movies that we watched. And one of them, he was trying to do his white voice. And he's like, you got to do your white voice like you got no care in the world. Like there's not like nothing's bothering you. Like you don't need this sell. You don't need this money. You're just kind of calling him up to shoot the shit. And like, you see him having that same kind of like, I don't know, right? Like whatever. Like it's not a big deal, but I think it's like a small thing to show.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, and then the Tesla lawsuit is on the radio while he's driving. And it's like setting up for what's about to happen.
The funniest thing was his wife.
Bro. She said, I'm Peruvian. He was white yesterday. Oh, man, I love it. Absolutely love it. Because, I mean, it hits onto it, too, like, what is being white, like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's like, my family, you know what I'm saying?
Like, right. You didn't care yesterday. And she was like, we got to go fully on through with the divorce. It's, it's a fun episode. It's fun for how they play with it. It's fun for the dude from, what's his name? I don't know.
Hangover.
The Hangover. I was thinking,
Hangover.
Fuck, what's the National Treasure?
National Treasure?
Isn't he the guy from National Treasure too?
The brother.
Yeah, he's the helper guy from National Treasure.
They might just look alike.
Am I being racist?
I don't know. Because now I see them in my head. I'm like, it could be. I think it is the same guy, but he looks shorter in National Treasure.
Maybe he was younger. Hold on. National Treasure. I have to type this up to see. I make sure I got this actor right. National. Oh God, he does look like a little teenager in this shit. What's his name? Internet. Oh God. That's him. Justin.
Yeah.
Baratna's gas.
He sounds like he a belter.
He do sound like a belter. It's a good fucking episode, man. Hold on, I got a few more notes on it. Not a care in the world. What if you had to live in a world where your existence was negatively affected by like your family's past? Is essentially what like they're having to deal with, right?
Yeah.
But like if you're black, your existence is negatively affected by your family's past.
Yeah.
Even fucking recent past, less than anything else. But
especially in America,
right? And so
specifically in America, almost.
I just sitting there thinking like they have to deal with it, and like there are some of the black folks that are definitely being petty and shit. But then at work when he goes to the homie Lester, he's like, Lester, like what should I do?
Lester gave him solid advice.
He did.
And it hard cut before Lester could finish to him going and asking the white coworkers because he didn't like what Lester was saying. Lester was like, you have to eat some shit, bro, and give her as much money as you can, and she'll probably be off your ass. Mm-hmm. He went over there and they were like, nah, man, you got to fight it, bro. It's about principle. And it's like, is it though? Because the thing is that like, all right, so if I could put myself in Marshall Johnson's shoes, yeah, I'm mad about it. But the thing is I feel like he never had the government just take a huge shit on him and have to deal with it. Like society never just rolled up to him and was like, here's an L. Can't really avoid it. You can try to fight it, right?
Do with it what you will.
And he's like trying to fight it as much as he can, but like, could he? There's nothing like, that's it. He didn't know, but he was like, you fucked. You just roll over and take it now and probably make it a little easier. Like when the cops come and arrest you on some bullshit, like you could fight it if you want to, or you might die. You just go on ahead, go with it and see how it plays out. Like
if you would just ace shit and just give her whatever you got, you wouldn't have to have the third job.
Yep,
maybe
15% while he's still working.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. And her like, oh, this is gonna be my house. Like that's so petty. Fuck knows.
They were doing a cookout out of his house.
Hey.
Oh my god.
He owe me my money.
On some, it feels like a Boondocks episode, kind of.
It does.
We haven't gotten to that one yet, have we?
No. It
was Santa.
Yeah, you gonna pay what you owe.
Pay what you owe.
All right, so the real question was gonna be, who is fucking over Marshall Johnson? Who is Marshall Johnson's antagonist? Like, who's doing him the dirt? Is it the people or is it the system that's been put in place? Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the system.
This is part of the government because the government, like you said, buckled the system.
Right?
Like, they buck it down to them.
They just let it happen to them. I love it. So it's.
What is the next episode?
The next episode I do think is it would be Trini to the Bone, but we're gonna do a double feature. We're gonna do Trini to the Bone, and we're gonna do Rich Wigga Po Wigga, which I forget which numbers those are, but I'll pull them up. So for anyone who's been watching along, as you guys know, we've been doing a movie club, but for this month we switched up and we've just been doing episodes of Atlanta. It is not Sean Bean, Darth Cadis. I remember Sean Bean, but so yeah, we're doing episodes from Atlanta. We're doing season 3, and I think at the very end of this month there's one episode from season 4 we're gonna watch. I love how off the fucking wall it is. Yeah. And these next 2 are kind of ridiculous.
It's such a good like perspective.
Yeah. Pat, have you been enjoying it?
Yeah.
The next episode has Chet Hanks in it.
The first one I didn't see, the second one I saw. So
yeah. All right. Well, when we're on top of it, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
His son is in this next one.
Oh, for real, Chad?
Yeah. Chad. Or it's Chet, isn't it? Chet Hanks?
Chad
Hanks?
No, but he ain't no Chad, though.
Nah.
Just he rolls up banging, the banger, boy. Yeah. I was like, damn.
So we're going to get into that. So the next episodes are those 2. We are going to finish wrapping up the podcast here. Yeah. But while we're on a break, is there anything you guys wanted to bring to the table? Anything important? Anything happening in your lives and you're just like, I fuck with this podcast having, I want everybody to know, like Spidey, aren't you sometimes stream on your own thing? You still been streaming with us?
Yeah, you know what, on my own thing. So I've been streaming God of War Ragnarok, a little bit of Call of Duty. If you follow me, it'll just be at Spidey Harp really on Twitch. Yeah, mainly I need to get my schedule down there. I need to get a schedule up there for you guys.
Yeah. I've got some of my own YouTube videos I've been making about film photography. Ooh. They have been fun. I got a couple more coming out. I just went to Atlanta, Indiana, and shot some pictures there.
I did not know we had in Atlanta and Indiana.
Me neither. Found out last week. Oh, that's what I did. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, while we're wrapping up, Spencer's coming over. Last weekend catch-up thing is I got to ride in a 53 Clipper Packard.
What the fuck is that?
So I met this dude. I'm going to show you what this car looks like. It's a Pete Packard. It's from the 50s. So His doesn't look this nice. His looks old as shit. But it's one of these right here, Spidey.
Oh.
All metal. No seatbelt.
Of course not.
AM radio only. All metal dashboard.
I'm about to say it's made of like steel, isn't
steel,
it? So
yes.
It just runs through things.
Oh, yeah. It gets up to 70. So if you get in an accident, you'll die, but the car will be fine.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, all metal. So if you, no seatbelt. So when you hit your head on it, you die instantly. I don't know if it has power steering. He didn't let me drive it. I don't think it does. It's only got 2 gears, high and low. It's an automatic, luckily. And yeah, bro, that thing's a AM radio only. Crazy. Also, I get why people used to have sex in cars. That thing's got so much space in it. The bench, it's like a couch. You're like in a living room.
Really?
Yeah. But also, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
There's no AC. You gotta roll the windows down.
No AC?
Nah, man. The heat in it is only.
You're just in a metal. Oh God.
Yeah. We took it up to Atlanta, Indiana. It was fun. All right, y'all. Well, stay tuned to Talking Normies. Watch the next episodes of Atlanta Season 3. It is Trini to the Bone and Rich Wigga, Poe Wigga. Go watch those episodes, and we're going to discuss them next week on the podcast. Stick around for the raid, and we'll see you next time.
Raid.
I drank too much coffee, and now I got the motherfucking jitters.
That's good.
The jitters are good?
Yeah, I like the jittery feeling.
Nah. Talking Normies podcast.
I like the jittery feeling. It makes you feel alive.